Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Funsize, and today we are taking a look at the new Baby Eza, and we're gonna go over some teams, or at least my team that I'm running with him, and just all that good stuff, right? And what he's weak to. So, in this particular Eza, he is weak to full power, and as you can see, this is the lineup that I'm using. If you have full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's gonna be really easy. Okay, it's gonna be a walk in the park, a breeze, not really a problem. I haven't really seen any sort of difficulty, even with the difficulty quote unquote spikes that are supposed to happen throughout the ECA. And a lot of the time, just from me running this, like, I've seen Goku just one shot him. Like like, look how much damage we're about to do to him. Okay, take note, we don't have active links like that, right? Because we're next to Piccolo, so it's not like we're getting super crazy links or anything. But see, we get our attack and defense boost, and then here we go. This is literally what this Goku's designed to do. It's always interesting to me to see some of the events that come out. Yeah, see that? We just did so much damage, and we're not gonna really take any damage. But it's so interesting to me how, like, they structure some of these events, because they really want you to get the new units, in which case then you have EZAs that revolve around it. You have other aspects of the game that revolve around it, like the battlefield and just a bunch of different stuff, missions and all kinds of stuff. Like, it's actually wild. I think it's so funny to me. But as you see, we're on stage 7 and he's pretty much dead turn 1. And these guys, they're just going to do cleanup, right? He's not going to do any damage to the Carnival Goku, because remember, all of these guys are on full power, so they have defensive tanking because of that. And also, they're all LRs, which is, this is how we want the format to be as far as ECAs go. We don't want just to have to bring the category, because if we bring LRs, then they get that LR link and then they're chilling. Like, they do stupid damage, right? Like, that's what we want. See, look at that. we did a lot of damage. So we're on to the next stage already. Like I said, this is not hard. This is just a walk in the park. I just thought I would throw this video together for you guys, because it is very easy, and it was just a free video that I could make, right? So I was like, why not? But yeah, all in all, I've been kind of going hard lately. Or I don't want to say that and be like, yeah, I'm going hard. Like, no. I just have I found myself recording quite often over the last few days, and double uploading. This is not a regular thing for me right now. In which case, I hope to make it a regular thing eventually. I hope to just kind of get into like a quote-unquote flow state and just start making videos and cranking them out for you guys, because you guys seem to be enjoying them, so I'm here to provide more of that, right? So hey, just you guys keep watching, I'm gonna keep making videos, right? But even if you don't, I'll still make them. I'll just be sad. But no, all in all, I've been having fun with it, honestly. And even the new event that has been completely just, oh my goodness, that event, that Omega Shenron event, is just, is hard. And the only reason it's hard is because I try not to use items. That's why. That's like one of the main reasons why. And my last few videos, or the last couple of videos, I used an item and then we won. Like, it was one Ghost Usher and then you win. Like, it's not that it's just the hardest event ever, but it's when you're using no items, you're able to really see the flaws in characters, right? So if you guys don't actively not use items, right, and if you guys are using items, just remember, when we have events in the future that restrict items, like for example the Cell Max event, a lot of people are still potentially struggling with that event because they can't use items in it, right? Like, you have to have characters with their raw defensive ability to be able to go into that event and actually do well. That's the biggest problem with that event. But it's not a problem unless you don't have the units and or you're not playing smart, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. If for those who use items actively, I understand that they're a big part of the game. Not everybody should or can no item everything. That's not the whole point. But at the same time, being able to look at a character and say, yeah, this character is really good because I don't have to use items, or this character is really good with or without items, that is more important to me as far as not only a content creator, but as someone that has played the game for a long time. I value those type of units. Like, for example, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, I was able to tell you right away that this guy was going to be good just off of his kit alone, just reading it. I didn't really even have to see him in game, right? But there are niche units, like for example, this baby here, I wasn't really able to tell as far as if he's going to be good or not, right? Because he doesn't have certain capabilities and all that in his kit, which is fine, but sometimes you don't need them, and in some cases you don't, just based off of what the unit is actually going to be doing. But for the most part, if a unit doesn't have dodge, guard, or damage reduction, they are most of the time not defensively viable. That's just the reality of the situation. And all the characters that do, you've noticed, you've come back to them. You're like, oh, okay, well, I don't like having units that only have to have these things to be good. That's just how it is, bud. That's just how it is. Food's only gonna be spicy when you put hot sauce on it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only time. Or not necessarily. You see the analogy though. You get what I'm saying. Every other type of food can still be good, but it's not going to be spicy unless you add spice to it. That's just how it works. And these things that they have, these capabilities like guard, damage reduction, and dodge, think of them as spices, okay? That's why we call units spicy, right? That's why. Because they have that extra little zing, that extra little spice, right? Like, that's literally what it is. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. A dish can still be good. A unit can still be good without those things. But they are going to be in much more of a limited. They're going to be. How do I put this? They're going to be for limited palates, right? Someone that can't really appreciate the spice on that level of depth. Okay, like for people that don't really care, they just want a sandwich, right? They don't care about curry. They don't care about anything of the sort that's actually like really, really good and full of spice and flavor, right? They don't care. They're just like, no, man, I want Captain Crunch. Like, the Captain Crunch is great, you know? Cinnamon Toast Crunch, great. But they're not for every meal, right? And we're looking for things that are, you could eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's what we're looking for with these units. I want something that has some depth, some flavor, some spice, I could eat this at any time. I could eat this at 3 in the morning. I could eat this at 5 p.m. That's the type of dish we want. And a lot of these dishes only come out during big celebrations, like Tanabata, like Worldwide, Anniversary, stuff like that. Okay, that's all we're saying. Okay, so don't take it to heart so much as to your favorite unit in the game isn't good. That's just how it is, bud. It's a meta. They want things to be good and bad. Peaks and valleys, like I said in my last video. Peaks and valleys, guys. Peaks and valleys. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. Because when we get them highs, let me tell you, they be some highs, okay? they be some highs. But anyway, this is coming to a close a bit. I hope you guys enjoyed my analogies as to. Also, let me know how good that analogy was, because I felt like that analogy was so on point, right? I felt like that was a really good analogy as to how we should view Dokkan units. Like that, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. But as you see, this was a walk in the park. We were just talking the whole time, just BSing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me. It really helps me as not only a creator, but just me in general. Like, it makes me feel good. Okay, I like stuff like that. I like seeing the engagement. I like it. Okay, I do, and I love talking to you guys in the comments. So don't be afraid. Feel free to comment and all that stuff, because I will try to get back to you as best I can. It may be a few hours late. Sometimes I'm right on the ball, and it's like as soon as it happens, for the most part within an hour, I'll respond. But anyway, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.